Welcome, dear all the participants. Pankaj sir is here with you all. Pankaj sir, please take a session.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so welcome all of you again. And so this is the last session. This is today's last session and the last session of our webinar. Uh, yeah. Okay. In previous sessions, previous three sessions, we are discussing about the Python and its application and how we are discussing about the Python basics, the Python syntax, then how we can declare the program or how we can declare the variable in the Python, how the Python program exactly works. But in this session, in the Python basics, there are some one or two points are remaining. The first one, I think only the functions is remaining. So I will just show you how functions can work in between 15 to 20 minutes. We will discuss about the functions. If there is a doubt till a syllabus, in till syllabus, please ask me if any doubt. Uh, some point is not clear to anyone, so I can repeat it again, and then we will start with the functions. It is the last topic, and then the remaining syllabus, which is nothing but the Django framework exactly. So the Django frameworks. Then after that we will start with Django framework. Okay. So just okay. So float is the answer is there. There is a doubt in float. Okay, sir. What type of doubt you have in float? Explainable. Okay, whole float section. Do you want to? Okay, do you want to explain? Okay, Veena More, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I will repeat the float section. Okay. Done. So yes, we will complete first function and then we will go to the float. Okay. So my screen is visible or not?
Visible.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for response. Uh, yes. Okay. So the last topic of our session or the last point of our session is functions. Okay. Functions. How to declare a function. Okay. So function is nothing but the scope or the short program. Okay. It is nothing but the extended version of loop. Okay. So loop is a short program which will be used it again and again. Okay, but in iteration form. But there is a difference between function and again the function and what we can say loop. Okay. So the exact definition of function, okay, is the concept function is provided code reusability. Okay, if I want to repeat a code again and again into the same program, okay, into the same program, so for that we can use functions. Okay. If what I can say, there is a program of addition of two numbers. Okay. But I want to perform that addition into n number of times. Okay, so for that I can't repeat a plus b, a plus b, a plus b at 10 times. Okay. So for that I can just declare a function and call the functions 10 times. Okay, so this is the simple concept. But for doing the function operations, okay, we just have to create one file which is known as functions.py. Okay, not IP file.
I didn't get it. Answer from bad.
Okay, so I request you all to if you are doing coding with me, please create a new file which is known as function.py. Okay, so shall I start function? Shall I start function?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, okay, sure. Then in Python, we will declare a function with the help of def variable. Okay, def keyword is there. The def is nothing but the starting of function. And if I want to perform addition, so I will give the name of that function, which is nothing but addition. Okay, and then opening closing brackets. Okay, then just give a semicolon to it, and then I have to enter, I will take the input, okay, from user. So var1 is equal to which is nothing but var1 is equal to integer input. Okay, then okay, integer, okay, enter first number, then again, sorry, var 1. Okay, where 1 is equal to enter first number, and then control C, where 2, where 2 is equal to second number. Okay, and just I want to perform a addition. Okay, I want to perform a addition on variable 1 and variable 2. So for that we just give add add, okay, add is equal to var1 plus var2. Okay, and then just print in double quotes addition is comma add. Okay, so if I want to execute this program, okay, I want to execute this program. So what, there are the too many steps are there. If you can use the terminal, okay, so there is a simple syntax which is nothing but Python, the name of file. Okay, the name of file is function.py. Function.py. Okay, and just press enter. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. So the program is not executed because of main function. The main function is not there. Okay. So if I want to perform the addition function, so for that I just have to write addition and opening closing bracket at the end with not any indentation. Okay, at the beginning of the last line. Okay, this is nothing but a bottom up approach. How do you, how many people are known about top down and bottom up approach of program which is in C?
In top down, we declare a main function first, and then we declare a
Yes,
function
yes,
in the main.
definitely. It is top down approach. Okay, and what is about bottom up?
We break a small program into small functions and we call that into the main function that is apart from the that function.py file. That main file is in some another program. I think so.
Okay, ma'am, I can't.
Is it right?
Ma'am,
Means
actually,
that
your voice is breaking.
means that function file is in another program and main file is in another program. And in main we are declaring a function.py. Is
No,
it correct?
it is Python packages. Okay,
Packages.
I am
Yes, yes, yes.
yes, I am talking
Okay.
about top down approach. The approach of returning the program. Okay, I will explain you. Yes, if we will go with top down approach now, then what we can do, we can just write this type of lines. Okay, So my program is started from the beginning. My program is started from the first line. Okay. Then I am talking about top-down approach. Okay, I am talking about top-down approach, in which my programming started from the first line, and at the first line, my main function is there. Okay, this is nothing but main function, or this is nothing but main program. Okay, so to execute this program, I just save it. Okay, and then okay, just wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay. Just execute it. Okay. So it is asking me for the first number. I will give it. Then second number is 23. Okay. So the addition is 46. Okay. This is simple Python program. We will also do the same, or also execute the same program in Jupyter Notebook also, with the help of Shift Enter. Okay. It is same. Okay. Is that clear? Just the step of execution it changes at the time of pi file. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that clear to everyone now? What is Jupyter Notebook? Okay, Jupyter Notebook means this type of execution of program. We will execute the program with the help of shells. Okay, this square bracket is not this rectangle is nothing but a shell. Okay, we will execute the program shell by shell, which is nothing but a notebook type programming or notebook type execution. Okay, but at the real time we don't means the user can't understand this type of programming. Okay, user just want to give the input and wants the output. Okay, so at that time we just have to create pi file. Okay, we have to create pi file, and with the help of that pi file, and we convert that pi file into execution with into the executable file. Okay, this is the very much advanced level programming to convert it into the executable file. But just know that we for taking the inputs from the user, we have to create the pi file. Okay, we can't give directly Jupyter Notebook to the end customer, okay, or the end user. Then is that clear? Okay, see now we can okay, we are shifted. Okay, okay, so here we are shifted from okay, we are shifted from developer to now user now. Okay, so user can execute it. Okay, the Jupyter files are executed by developers. Yes. Okay, sure. This is the simple program of addition of two numbers. Okay, but I want to add. Okay, I want to perform addition 100 times. Okay, or not in or perform the addition in 10 times. Okay, so the simple method is take a for loop and then just perform this addition. Okay, so this is the very basic way we can perform it. And
So please do ये અને 118 PBT PBT.
hello.
મને શેનિંગ ફોન કરતો કે કાઈ ગયો મેલ બધાનો મેલ આવી ગયો છે.
Hello.
મારા રમને 17 પોઈન્ટ.
Hello. Okay, so this is the very simple program we can do for the addition. Okay, but I want to create a function for it. Okay.
Sir, I want to disturb you here. तुमचे कुणाचे माइक ऑन असतील त्यांनी ऑफ करा, म्हणजे ना आवाज नाही येणार. Some voice is coming. Who's
Okay, madam. Okay.
Okay. So okay, what we can do now, we can just okay, so we can just create a function for addition. Okay, so for creating a function for addition, what we can do, so this is our top down approach. Okay, firstly we will take that top down approach, top down. Okay, this is a top down approach programming. Okay, just wait a minute, 8 minutes. Okay, sorry, there is some. So, sorry for interrupt. Okay, so this type of programming is nothing but a top-down approach programming. Okay, so after the addition, I want to perform the subtraction. Okay, so again, what can I do? Again, I just take a variable which is nothing but sub is equal to var1 minus var2. Okay, and then I can just print the, what we can say, the subtraction. Okay, so okay is nothing but sub. Okay, so if we save the program, okay, so the steps to execute the py file is, first please save the program. Okay, then open a terminal, then give goes to the new terminal. Okay, then goes to the new terminal. After that, there is some link, or there is some path like that. Okay, whatever the path it is, then just give and type python and then the function or the file name. Okay, file name dot py, and just press enter. If we are pressing enter, after pressing enter, it will gives us, it will ask us for the input. Okay, then we will just pass the input. Okay, and then it will give us the output, which is addition is 14 and subtraction is 10. Okay, so top down approach is clear to everyone. This type of programming is known as top down approach. Okay,
Sir,
is that clear?
sir,
Yes, sir.
Sir, please.
sir, the execution part, sir. After coding,
Okay,
uh, kindly help once again with how to execute
yeah.
step by step, sir. Because in the
Yes, sir.
previous sessions, we are
Okay,
typing there, the answers is coming down next
yeah,
to next.
yeah,
But
yeah.
here the execution, I'm a bit confused, sir.
Exactly. Sir, are you used VS Code?
Actually, this is my first time.
Huh?
This is my first time. I'm just learning Python.
Okay, okay. So what is your ID? Okay, means ID means editor. What editor you can use?
Sir,
You can
I
use.
will use this same editor what you are using, sir.
Okay, you are using VS Code, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So definitely, just create a new file. Here is the icon of creating new file.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just create new file which is name is function.py.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
created.
Yes, sir. I just writing, sir.
Okay, just create it. Okay, and just ignore it. Okay, then go to the function.py. Okay, just go to the new file which you are created here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so initially the file was blank. Okay,
Yes, sir.
like that.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
then we will write the code.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the code whatever we are writing in this shell now. Okay,
Yes, sir.
the same code, we don't need to change the code. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then for execution, okay, firstly just save the code first, control S.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Control S. Then after saving the code, we just have to open terminal.
Okay, sir. Terminal where? Okay.
In terminal, there is an option new terminal.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so after clicking on new terminal, this type of window is coming. This type of window.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is a path which the program is located. Okay,
Yes,
this
sir.
is the path. Okay, so for execute the program, you
Yes,
just
sir.
need to enter a command. Okay, the command is Python. Okay, just simple command. It is Python space whatever file do you want to execute. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
our file name is function.
Okay, sir.
Sure. So it's just function
Yes, sir.
function.py
Yes, sir.
and press enter.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will just show you how it can work in real time. Okay, just okay, we'll just my screen is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Same if for execute this type of code, I just press shift and enter. Okay. Then the output will it is asking for the input at the top of the screen. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But in our real time examination or real time, we will take the input into the terminal.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So here we just enter the value. It will ask for next value.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I will give give the next value, then enter. Okay, the
Yes, sir.
same type, the addition and subtraction is printed here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, the same output is coming at IPYNB file. Okay, when we
Yes, sir.
enter the first and second element, then the
Yes.
addition and subtraction is there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now what it?
Yes, I got it, sir. So in the terminal first, the I have to go for new terminal.
Yeah.
At that time itself, the file path for this program will be there, or I have to feed by like a, I have to create that particular slash cd slash like in run command. I have to do that, or automatically the.
No. If just check the path.
Yes,
If
sir.
your file is present at that path, okay. So there
Yes,
is
sir.
no need to cd command. Okay, change directory command. If
Okay,
your
sir.
file is not present, na, then you have to go with the path. Okay, the whatever path do you want here.
Okay, sir. The same as run command path. cd space like.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, sir. Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
got it.
Yes, sir. I got it, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, so this is known as the top down approach. Okay, this type of programming is nothing but top down approach programming. Okay, now we are shifted to bottom up type of programming. Okay, so the bottom up type of programming is that the bottom up type of programming is do with function. Okay, with the help of functions. Okay, so here what I can do, I can write the program of subtraction at the top. Okay, and perform it at the end. Okay, what can I do here? I can write the program for subtraction at the top of the program and execute it into the bottom of the program. Okay, so that type of program is known as bottom up approach. Okay, so how we can do it, we'll just go through it. Okay, so firstly I just create a def is nothing but function. The function name is subtraction. Okay, subtraction. Okay, and then what we can do here. Okay, we will take another two out inputs here. Control C. Okay, so we will take another two inputs and then perform a subtraction operation. Okay, so the code is same. Okay, just remember the indentation is there, huh? Indentation is there. Don't make mistake in indentation. Okay. So this is my subtraction program. Okay. So this type of programming is known as bottom up approach programming. Okay. So when we execute this program, okay, we'll just enter, we'll just remove the enter. So okay, so we'll understand better what type of code is execute first and what type of code is execute later. Okay, then just save it, go to the terminal and create a command. Okay, and run the command. Okay, here it will show me the enter first number. Okay, so the enter first number, so the addition program is executing first. So I will give them two numbers. Okay, it will shows me the addition. Okay, and terminate it. The reason behind that is I can't initialize, okay, I can't declare the function subtraction here. Okay, if I can declare subtraction function here, then what will be happen, we'll just check it. Okay, enter first number, enter first number, it will use the addition is 24. Okay, after the addition, the subtraction function is working. Okay, so in subtraction function there is another input which is nothing but first number. Okay, then I will give it input and then it will show me the subtraction. Is that clear? How function works, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, clear? Is that clear to everyone?
Clear, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So this is the type of function in which we can't use the parameters, okay, the arguments and parameters. So there is another type of function in which we can pass the arguments, okay, and then we will write a function name with the function name with parameters. Okay, this type of function or this type of function is just non-parameterized function. Okay, what, okay, so this is the one type of function. So this is non parameterized. Okay, oh, sorry. But there is again one question is that key, if I want to create, I want to take an input, okay, at once and perform both addition and subtraction on same inputs. Okay, so for that we will use parameters. Okay, we will use parameters. So how we can use it, I will show you. Again, we will create just a new file which is known as parameter function. Okay, dot py file. Okay, so for that what we are going to do, we are going to just first write the functions. Okay, now we are started with main program. Okay, just take two inputs which are nothing but num1 is equal to integer input. Okay, integer input and then enter first number. Okay, and then again goes to number 2 is equal to integer input. Okay, and then enter second number and then we'll just print it first. Print num1 is equal to comma num1 and then Okay, num2 is equal to num2. Okay, for execution of this program, we just save it, go to terminal and just perform Python. What is the file name? Parameter underscore function dot py. Okay, so it is asking me for the input. The first number is 23 and the second number is 12. Okay, so it will gives me the output as num1 is equal to 23 and num2 is equal to 12. So I want to perform addition and subtraction using function on the given inputs. So what can I do for that? I'm just first I can just go to the top of the program. Okay, press enter and just go to the first line of the program. Okay, so here I can declare a function which name is addition. Okay, addition, and on which numbers I want to perform addition. Okay, so and I can just take the another two variables. Okay, I just want to perform addition on var1 and var2. Okay, so going just listen that first, and then I will after the completion of whole explanation, if any question please ask. Okay, so first we can just create another variable which is known as add is equal to var1 comma var2. Okay, sorry, plus var1 plus var2, and then return add. Okay, so if I want the addition of the program, what can I do in main program? Okay, this is main program. Just remember that this is main program. Okay, this is main program and this is functions. This is functions. Okay, so I want to, okay, just I have to call the function which name is addition for addition of the program. So what can I do here? I can just create a variable sum is equal to addition in bracket. Okay, which number I want to add from, I want to perform addition on which numbers. Okay, so I want to perform addition on num1 comma num2. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I want to perform an addition on num1 and num2, what can I do? I just create a addition. Okay, so whatever the addition is stored in some variable. Okay, after that I will call the function. Okay, I will call the function and passes the arguments. Okay, okay, clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, so I'll passes the arguments to the function, and then okay, then I can create a same name function. Okay, the addition. Okay, so I can create the function which having same name addition, and then give the additions a parameters. Okay, so the number of arguments is equal to number of parameters. Always remember that the number of addition is always the number of arguments is always similar to the number of parameters. Okay, so two arguments I can passes, then two I have to call two variables. Okay, I have to declare two variables. Okay, so the num1 is allocated to var1 and num2 is allocated to var2. Okay, after that I will perform an addition of these both numbers. Okay, store it to the add. Okay, and return it to the addition function. Okay, so the return add means the addition is assigned to the sum. Okay, the value of add is equal to the value of sum. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can repeat again. If I pass num1 and num2 to the addition function, okay, then num1 is allocated to the var1 parameter and num2 is allocated to var2 parameter. After assigning, I can, after means assigning means after function calling, I will perform the addition of two numbers, okay, which is nothing but var1 and var2, or which is nothing but num1 and num2, and then pass the add means pass the addition of these both numbers to the sum. Okay, so if I declared first number as a 1 and second number as a 2, then 1 is allocated to var. After that 2 is allocated to var2. The addition of 1 and 2 is 3. Then 3 is stored into the add. Then 3 is returned to the sum. So the value of sum is 3. Okay. And then I can just print addition is comma sum. Okay, we'll just execute the program first and then discuss further. Okay, so to run that program, just go to terminal. Okay, enter first number. My first number is 1. Enter second. Well, my second number is 2. The addition is 3. Is that clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay, done. So after addition, I want to perform a subtraction. Okay, so for performing the subtraction, what can I do here? Okay, I can shuffle the sequence of functions. I can write subtraction function first, then and after for subtraction function, I can write addition function. And at the time of calling, I can call addition function first and then call subtraction function. Okay, it is possible. It is possible in Python. It is possible in any language. Okay, so there is no barrier. Clear?
Sir.
Clear, sir.
Okay. So,
Sir.
Okay.
Hello,
Only
sir.
for understanding, I am write def subtraction firstly, and then addition is there. Okay. Again, same. Var1 is there. Okay. Var2 is there. Okay. So after that, we just okay, subtract is equal to var1 minus var2. Okay, and then return subtract. Okay, so here what we can do, we can just return the subtract. Okay, we can return subtract. So for doing subtraction using function, what can I do? Just go it, create a variable which is known as sub, then just call the function which is nothing but subtraction function, and pass the same numbers. Okay, the numbers is num1 comma num2. Okay, so same thing will be happened here. The num1 is allocated to okay, so the num1 is allocated to var1. Just scroll it down. Okay, so num1 is allocated to var1, number 2 is allocated to var2. The subtraction is performed, the subtraction is stored into the subtract variable. Then we will return the subtract variable. The subtract variable, the value of subtract is stored into the sum. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Sir.
yes.
Sir, in this programming, you have declared type the function in the top and main program at the bottom.
Yes, yes.
Is it possible to type the main program in the top and function program at the bottom?
No, sir. The declaration of function is must be at the top. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. It is nothing but the method. Okay. This method is known as bottom up method. Okay. This
Yes,
is approach.
thank you.
So it is syntactically impossible, but no, it is not possible that exactly. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sure. So we will just call subtraction function, and then we'll just print the message subtraction is thing but sub. Okay, so just save it and execute it. Okay, enter first number, which is nothing but 23, and second number, which is nothing but 34. So here is the addition 57 and subtraction is -11. Is that clear? The bottom up approach
Clear,
and
sir.
function.
It's sir,
Hello.
clear, sir. Very clear.
Okay, okay. So this is all about our syllabus. Okay, the basics of Python. So at the with the help of these basics, now we are going to create. Okay. Yes. Sorry, I forgot it. I will just explain the float again. Okay, and then we will go to the Django framework. Okay. So okay, so sir, the float data type. Okay, where we can use the float data type exactly? If we are performing the division. Okay, so at the time of division, the output is always in point format. Okay, means 7.2, 7.3, 7.4. Okay, if we want multiplication, division, and all, when we can add it in the above section, right? Yeah, yes, sir, sure. Okay, here if you want to perform the multiplication, just add a def. Okay, multiply in bracket var1 comma var2 and then just give the colon. Oh, sorry, just give the colon to it, and then just multi is equal to var1 into var2, sorry, var2, then return multi. Okay, return multi, and then just just go to the bottom, and here mul is equal to. Okay, the exactly same. Just I will complete the program, and then we will move further. Okay, so it's just multiply. Okay, num1 comma num2. Okay, and then just print it. Comma mul. Okay, just save it and execute it. Okay, the number is 1 and 2. Okay, so yes, I will just again 12. Okay, so the number 1 is 12, number 2 is 12, addition is 24, subtraction is 0, multiplication is 144. Okay, same we can do with division also, square also, square root, square cube also. Okay, whatever we want, we just perform with the help of the bottom up approach. Okay, so is that clear, or any doubt in function?
Clear, sir.
Okay, is that clear now? Okay, okay. So shall I go to the float data type? Just we will recall it, and then we will jump to Django framework. Okay, sure. So in first program, the decimal values, actually the decimal values, which means 2.314. Okay, these type of values into the coding language, okay, into the developers language, these type of values are called as float. Okay, if we want to store this type of values into the variable, okay, so the variable type is float data type. Okay, data type is nothing but the values are in which form. Okay, if it is in integer. Okay, if it is a full whole number, then it is known as integer. If it is in decimal form, which means 2.3, 2.4, this type of values are stored in float format. Okay, if I want to store the complex number, then the complex data type is there. So is that clear, the float, or any question regarding to float? Okay, it is just declaration part. Okay, it is just declaration part. हाँ sir.
have to
हाँ ma'am, any
declare
question?
comp data type na comp.
Hello ma'am. Hello.
We have to use the float as a keyword in the while writing the program
Okay.
in float data type.
Huh? No. There is no need. Actually, it is just a conversion. Okay. I just convert this integer value into float. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. At the time of declaration, na,
But
you directly give
while converting, we have to use a float as a data type keyword
Yes.
while
Yes, ma'am.
using.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So float is clear now. Hello.
Clear, sir.
Okay, sure. So now we are going to some advanced function. I will just show you first what is the exact program is. Okay. After that, we will see how the variables, how the functions are used. Okay, are used to execute that program. Okay, and just wait for a minute. Control S. Yes. ठीक है झालं. Okay, so multi-dis is final. Multi-dis is final. Okay. Okay, sure. The Django. We will just discuss a little bit about Django. Okay, so before starting Django, we just must know about the website basics. Okay, the web basics are there. Web development is the process of building a web application for internet or an internet. Okay, uh, okay. There are two types. Okay, the web application is the web application contents of front end development, back end development, and database. Okay, the collection of front end, back end, and database is none. This is nothing but an application. Okay, there is nothing new in application. So it is just a collection of front end, back end, and database. Okay, so for front end development. Okay, so when we use a Django framework, okay, when we use the Django framework, so Django framework is basically the framework which is used to create a web application, okay, which is nothing but we have to create a website in which the front end is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, okay, and the backend language is nothing but a Python. Okay, so The simple syntax of Django is we can create a web application using Python as a backend language. Okay, is that clear? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. For creating a Django application, the front end is necessary.
So Python is used as a database in case of web application as a backend.
What, ma'am?
So Python is used as a backend, you said, in web application.
Yes,
So
yes.
is Python will be there as a database?
No. Python
For
is not
front end and
database. Okay.
okay.
Okay. In Django, there is the SQLite 3. It is the database. Okay. So it is the updated version of SQL. Okay, in Django. Is it clear? Okay, what does backend means, sir? Okay, backend means okay, I will explain it step by step. Okay, what is exactly backend and how it is work, and how front end works. Okay, and when we can merge it. Okay, so just understood first. If we want to create a Django application, we have to know the front end languages. The front end languages are nothing but HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. They are essential languages to create a website. Okay, there is no other option to create a website. Yeah, there is options, but the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are the very basic and very much utilized. Okay, where the programmers are mainly utilize HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, so okay. Okay, so backend development. What is backend development? Backend development involves server-side programming and managing the logic and data processing of web application. Okay, for example, I will take the input. Okay, I will take the user ID and password. Sure. Is that clear? My concept is clear. Okay. So just I want to take a user ID and password. Okay. So after taking the user ID and password, I want to check whether the user ID is proper or not. For example, I not user ID. I just want to take an email and password as an input. Okay. So I have to check that it is it is authorized or it is properly mentioned or not to for checking that password or email we use backend. Okay, is that clear? In we will take another simple example. If I want to take an input as a number, okay, the contact number I want to take as an input, so I have to check that. Huh? Prasad sir. Okay, so okay, just take simple example. If we will take the contact number as an input, so we have to check that contact number is properly mentioned or not. It is 10 digit. Okay, when we are considering the Indian contact number. So it must have 10 digits only. The alphabets are not allowed at the time of contact number. So for verify that, okay, so for verify that we can use is digit function. Okay, is digit function as a backend. Is that clear? What
Is
exactly?
digit na? Is digit function
Yes.
that we
For
can
checking
use to
contact.
check whether that contact number is correctly written in numerical form or not, 10
Yes,
digit.
yes,
And
exactly.
also we can check the country code also, that is
Yes.
plus 91 for India. Okay.
Exactly. So we will just passes the string of +91, and if the country code is +91, then the number is allocated for India. Okay, so there are different type of formats. The formats are taking. The user is not known about the backend. Okay, so user write anything, or user can. There is a possibility that user can input anything. Okay, at the time of contact number, I was saying for contact number, and it is passes their name. Okay, but I have that feasibility to check that number it is valid or not. If it is not valid, then the pop-up or the error should be shown to the user. Okay, so this is the necessity of my software. Okay, so this is essential. So for checking those inputs or verify those inputs, we can using backend. Okay, is that clear? Okay, done. So web basics, the backend is clear. The server side language, common language include Python with frameworks like Django or Flask. Okay, so the frameworks like Django or Flask, we will use Python as a backend language. In the normal web applications, there is a PHP as a backend language. Okay, the PHP is the bridge between user and database. Okay, or user inputs and database, or front end or database. It is the bridge. The backend language is nothing but the bridge between front end and database. Okay, the PHP is the most popular backend language which is used in web applications. But nowadays the PHP is overcome by Python with the help of Django and Flask frameworks. Okay, so then the next point is web servers. The backend code runs on web servers that handle HTTP request and response. So what is the function of web servers in websites? Okay, so the web servers must be the local hosts, the host in which we can store our data. Okay, if we are storing the data um, into the local server, okay, into the local laptop, so it is known as local host. If we are hosting or we are purchasing the hosting for the website, because of we are launch our website for worldwide. Okay, so at that time we can purchase the hosting from what is godaddy.com, or something is uh, which one is hostinger is there. Okay, so they are the hosts. What they can do, they can just take the input.
So can you repeat, sir, which host we are purchasing? Can you give me the
No, this
examples of the
GoDaddy or Hostinger. GoDaddy and Hostinger.
code ID
Yes.
and hostinger?
Yes. The AWS is also there. AWS.
Amazon Windows. AWS is okay. That is related to cloud, na?
Yeah.
AWS.
It is related to cloud.
And these are also the clouds, code ID and hostage.
Yeah. Yeah. They are
So
also
that we
clouds.
can purchase Google Cloud is there, so that is free for the Gmail user that we are using nowadays. Okay, na?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes.
we are using that for office sharing various documents related to Google Docs,
Yeah.
Google Sheets, and all that. Okay.
It is actually free hosting. Google is provides the free hosting to all of us. Okay, but for what we can say, for launching our website or launching any application or launching any web application, so we have to purchase the hosting. Okay, from AWS or from GoDaddy or for Hostinger. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is another point which is known as databases and data management. Okay, so databases stored and manage the data used in web applications. Popular databases include MySQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, and SQLite. Okay, so these are the popular databases. These are the just type of databases. Okay, where the PHP is there or the C is as a backend language. Okay, so there are some different syntax in C, in PHP, and in Python. So these are also same thing for these databases. We can store the data. The purpose is storing the data also. Okay, but in different formats. Okay, where we are using the MySQL. Okay, so MySQL database stores the data into the tabular format. Okay, we'll just create a table, and then in table there are n number of columns are there, and then when we take the input from the user, and then we just store it to the database. Okay, just store it to the tabular format. Okay, this is the MySQL database. Then what SQLite exactly does? SQLite is store the database into the pyramid format. Okay, I will show you how the database is stored. Okay, it will just access one, and then we will click on something, then it will give the access of next, then we will click on something node, then it will give the access of that node. At the end, the data is stored in table. Okay, but the structure was pyramid structure. Okay, MongoDB is another type of database. It will store the data in different form. Okay. Then the last one is backend code interacts with database to store and retrieve data. Okay. So this is the purpose of database. The purpose of database is when the backend code is interacts. Okay. When we what we can say in SQL database, we will see that we will fire the query. Okay, which is nothing but select star from database name, and then the database gives us a data. Okay, this is the main function of database. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
repeat, sir, once again?
Okay, so the main purpose of database, the main purpose of database is store the data, store the user's data, but how we can access it? For accessing it, we want a backend language. Okay, or we have to fire the query. We have to fire the query to the database, which means if I wants to interact with Sonali ma'am, okay, then what can I say? I can just say, Sonali ma'am, please talk with me. So this is the query. Okay, can I talk with you? So this is the query. Then you send me yes. Okay, sir. Please say what you want. Okay, so this is the give and take. This give and take is done by backend. Okay, but the concept, okay, the data is stored into the database. So to access that data, we have to push a query. Then the database gives us the exact output or exact data we want. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So the next slide is Bootstrap. Okay. How many people have known about Bootstrap? What is Bootstrap is? डोंट नो ओके जमशेश्वर प्रसाद जी कह रहे कि उन्हें बूटस्ट्रैप नहीं पता यस ओके वेंकटेश सर का है कि यस दे आर नोन अबाउट बूटस्ट्रैप ओके
Yes. Should I speak, sir? Bootstrap
हाँ
is
यस मैम
it is an example of loader. Bootstrap loader is there in
no loader is just a
loader.
part of bootstrap okay what exactly bootstrap does now bootstrap is the like framework okay bootstrap is a popular and widely used front end framework okay it is front end framework if we have to create a front end now I will just show you how bootstrap is working just wait okay there is a website which is nothing but bootstrap.com getbootstrap.com okay so it is visible now
Yes, visible.
okay okay so there is a basic programs okay if we have to create a web page now we the web page is created with the help of HTML and CSS okay what HTML exactly does HTML has their tags okay the tags are nothing but the head HTML then meta title tag okay with the help of this HTML the plain HTML we can just create website like that plain website Okay, I will show you. Just wait. Yeah. Okay. I will write this hello world program with the help of plain HTML and with the help of Bootstrap. Okay. I will show you the difference between both of them. Just give me a minute. Yes. New folder. Okay. And then just open with code. Okay, and just create a file which name is sample.html. Okay, so sample.html is there, and if I want to write, okay, so if I want to write a simple HTML page, if I want to create a simple HTML page, and I have to write the, what we can say, heading as just hello. Okay, it's just hello world. Just I want to print hello world. Okay, Control C. Okay, so if I can save it and I can run it, so you will see that. Okay, so the hello world is there. Okay, this is without using Bootstrap. Okay, but same when I am copy the other sample है ना the इथे bootstrap.html, and then I can just copy the program from Bootstrap here itself. Control V, Control S. Okay, and then and just the program is this one. Okay, so see the difference. Okay, this is the first program which I can code it this hello world. Okay, and with the help of just adding this 2 or 3 lines. Okay, the lines are linked script. Okay, with the help of adding just these 2 or 3 lines, my program is directly changed. Okay, so here the font is also changes. Okay, so Bootstrap is the framework in which the program is already given. Okay, the programs are already given to you. Okay, there is how many there is lots of functions which if you want to create a number, a button. Okay, so I will just give you another example of okay, so as I know the button. Okay, so button class primary, and the button name is submit. Okay, okay, so buttons are there. Okay, so the code is already available there. I just copy it and paste it. Okay, if I can add a button in my simple HTML code, just what can I do? Button is here and submit. Okay, so there is a difference between two buttons. Okay, the first one is like that. Okay, it is not too much attractive. Okay, but when we can perform the bootstrap demo, so this button is looking attractive than the first one. Okay, so the bootstrap is the framework which is created to develop a attractive websites. Okay, with simple syntax. Okay, if Zamre sir and any other is there, we will also take the webinar on a bootstrap framework if there is a requirement of bootstrap framework. What is bootstrap framework and how we can use that framework in front end development. Okay, so we will take it, but for now just understand it. There is a difference, okay, between two for. So to create a user friendly or attractive websites, we can use the bootstrap framework. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, okay, so yeah, where is my presentation now? Okay, so there is something about Bootstrap. Bootstrap is a popular and widely used front-end framework that specifies web development and enhance the design and responsiveness of website and web applications. It provides a collection of pre-designed HTML, CSS, and JavaScript components, including layouts, forms, button, navigation bars, models, and more. Okay, using Bootstrap, developers can create visually appealing, mobile-friendly, and responsive web pages with ease. Okay, there is very little bit use of CSS when we can use Bootstrap now. So the part of CSS is very less. Okay, when the pure Bootstrap website looking very much pretty than the normal one. Okay, so this is Bootstrap. These are some key features of Bootstraps are there. The responsive design, grid system, pre-designed components, customizable themes, JavaScript plugins. Okay, okay. So these are the some basics of Django installation and project setup. Okay, I will directly show you the exact how Django framework is working. Just minimize it. Multi-disease. Yeah, so there is a web application. The web application is used to identify the diseases. Okay, with the help of something symptoms, with the help of symptoms. Okay, so we just execute it first and then we will discuss about front end, back end, and database. Yeah. Okay, so follow link. If we created on follow link now, so this is the front end. Oh, sorry. This is the front end. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Okay. So here we can create two forms. The first one is login, the second one is register. Okay. So there is a form which is nothing but a user login form. Okay. Okay. User registration form. Okay. Here there is the input which is known as first name, last name, email, password, and re-entered password. Okay. So what can I do now? I can just fill that form. Okay, the first name is there, the last name is there, the email is there, password is there, and re-entered password is there. Okay, so if I can write first name as a alphanumeric value, so it is not a valid value. Okay, first, it is not valid value. So we'll check how the program respond to it. Okay, I can just put some random values here and just submit it. Okay, it will give me the error invalid first name. Okay, this error is coming from the backend. Are you understand that? Hello.
Kai.
Are you understand how invalid
Yes, sir.
error?
नाही आहे ते माझ्या ह्याच्यात पण नाही स्टॅपलर
Okay. So this type of error is coming from backend, and how it will come, I will go through it. But just firstly understand that it is occurring from the backend. Okay. If I can write my name correctly. Okay. So we will just take Vaibhav. Okay. So the first name is right, and then my last name. So my last name is something Jadhav. Okay. So Vaibhav Jadhav is my name. My email ID is vaibhav@gmail.com. Okay, if I can put alphanumeric value here, it will also give the error, which is nothing but invalid last name. Okay, so we'll just do it. Okay, now so we'll submit it. Okay, it will use error invalid last name. Okay, so it is also coming from the backend. Okay, I will show you where the error is occurred and how it is coming. But just understand that the errors are coming. Okay, and they are cross verified and at the time of backend. Okay, so now we can fill the form exactly. So Vaibhav so our email ID is vaibhav@gmail.com. The password is vaibhav@1234, and another password is vaibhav@1234. Okay, so my form is valid. Now the system will gives me the access to jump to the end system. Okay, so just I can submit it. So it will gives me a success response, which is nothing but your account has been created. Okay, clear till this?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, so my new user is created. Now I am able to log into the system. Okay, so I can just go here. If I can put any other email now, so the system was not allowed me. Okay, so I will just write anything, and it is invalid email. Okay, and just press enter. It will give me a error invalid user. Okay, so we will now go to the login with Vaibhav. Okay, so just go here and password is Vaibhav@1234. Okay, so my email ID and password was right. Okay, so then it will show me the output, or it will show me the response like success, login successfully. Okay, so this is some kind of front end. Okay, understood what is the concept of front end?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the acknowledgement should be shown, the input should be taken. These are the main, and the what we can say that the structure of show or the buttons and everything, the headers are nothing but different ends. Okay, so the form is the main important thing. Okay, we will just call that form, and we will take the input of that form as a variables in backend. Okay, so I will show you how we will take the backend here. So in Django framework, there is a folder which is there is an application actually. So in application, there is a views.py. Okay, so views.py is here. Here we can write a function for login. Okay, and there is another function for register. Okay, so here is the backend of registration and login form. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here we can see that at the time of registration, what we are taking, we are sending a request which is known as post. Okay, I will show you how the post request is called. Here the templates are there, and then register is there. Okay, so this is the HTML code. This is the main HTML code which is written in Bootstrap framework. Okay, for registration. Then the method is equal to post. Okay, when we can fill this full form. Okay, the form action is equal to null and method is equal to post. Okay, after filling this fully form. Okay, after filling the full form, when the user pressed on submit button. Okay, here is the submit button. When the user press the submit button, the post method is called. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so after clicking on post method, this if condition is happened. Okay, in register function, if the request dot method is equal to post, which means in registration page, if the the post method is called or not, yes, if it is called. Okay, then if request dot method is equal to post, then what we have to take as an input. So there is a f name. Okay, there is a f name. I will show you. There is a f name. Just wait. Okay, so there is a name is equal to f name. Okay, so our first variable is f name. Okay, then what will be our second variable? The second variable is l name. Then the third is username, fourth is password, and fifth one is password one. Okay, so these variables are called from front end at backend. Okay, at the backend. So these variables are called. Okay, request dot post. They can request us the first name, last name, username, password, and password one. Okay, here we can't use input function. Huh? We can't use input method. We can just request and post method is called. Okay, so the first name is allocated to first name, the last name is allocated to last name, the username is allocated to username, the password is allocated to password, the password one is allocated to password one. Okay, clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay, now our backend stuff is started. Okay, so here what we can do, we can create a variable and call the function. Okay, the function name is authentication function. Okay, and here I can pass the arguments which are nothing but fname, lname, password, and password one. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the authentication function, where is the authentication function? Okay, this is some advanced. So I can write the authentication function in verify.py. Okay, so here is the authentication function. Okay, it is nothing but the Python package. Okay, this is package. This is very much advanced concept. Actually, packages. We can't take it, but just for understanding that what is package, we write the functions in another py file. Okay, another file, and call it to the another file. Okay, which means we can write functions, or we can write the functions in views.py and call that functions at views. We can write the functions at verify.py and call the functions in views.py. Okay, this is the concept of package. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is some method how to call them. So here is the method which is verify. Okay, from app is nothing but the folder name. From app.verify, verify is nothing but a file name. Okay, from app.verify import authentication. Okay, so import authentication is there. Okay, clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay, so after declaration of authentication, I am able to access the authentication function from another file. Okay, so my authentication function was returned in authentication verify.py file, so I can access it. So same the parameters I can return here. I can pass 4 parameters. So my I can pass 4 arguments. So there is a 4 parameters are there. Okay, the first is first name, last name, pass1 and pass2. Okay, clear? The F name is allocated to F first name, the L name is allocated to last name, the password is allocated to pass1, and password 1 is allocated to pass2. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, so again there is a if else. Okay, there is if else statement. Okay, so if name valid, after if I will again call the name valid function. Okay, it is possible, huh? It is possible. At the time of condition we will take a function also. Okay, as a here what we can check, the return value is true or false. Okay, the function returns true or false, means at the time of addition what we can pass is, at the time of addition function we can return the addition. Okay, we can return add variable, we can return sub variable, we can return mul variable, and then we will store that variable into the variable where the function is called. Okay, the whereas the function is written. Okay, so the addition means 2 is passes to the add. Same, what we can do, we can just call another functions which is name valid. Okay, where is the name valid function? Name valid function is the top of the program. Okay, so what here we can check, if name dot is alpha. Okay, so is alpha is there. Okay, so is alpha is there. So is alpha, the output is of is alpha is true, and length of name is greater than 2. Okay, the length is another function which is used to calculate the length of string. Okay, is that clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay, so here 2 functions are used. The first one is name alpha and second is len. If my string contains all the alphabets and the length of string is greater than 2, then pass true. Otherwise, pass false. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so and at the end, if the system passes me true, okay, if the system passes me true, then the return invalid first name, this was skipped and it is jumped to the elif statement. Okay, it was jumped to elif statement cause this is not done. Okay, it is the output is true, but why? But what is the condition is that I want output false. Okay, so if at what we are seeing here, at the first time we will give the output. Oh, sorry, we will give the input is something alphanumeric value. Okay, something alphanumeric value. So it will check that the value is alphanumeric or not. Okay, so the string contains only alphabets or not. Okay, when we are sending them the alphanumeric value, okay, then it is generate the false response. Okay, and then the error is here invalid first name. So it will returns the error invalid first name. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, same for invalid last name. Same function, the name valid function is passed. Okay, again it will take the output of last name. Then we will just what we can do there. Yes, okay, so just remove it. Okay, and register. Okay, we are passing these values. Okay, Jadhav 654 values. So it is alphanumeric value. Again, it is not valid input. So again, we can show the invalid what last name error. Okay, so the invalid last name error is generated here. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, and then the third one is password valid. Okay, so password valid, there is a function of password valid. So it is a reg. Okay, it is the format of password. Actually, it is a format of password of 6 to 20 characters. Okay, my password is between 6 to 20 characters is there. And what type of characters are allowed? The characters are nothing but the question mark is equal to dot star A to Z are allowed, then question mark is equal to star capital A to Z are allowed. Okay, then slash D is allowed. Okay, then these type of characters are allowed, which means special symbols are allowed into the password. Okay, but the password must be from 6 to 20 character. It is the format. Okay, when I import a right format, then it will give true as a response. If my password is not in a right format, then it will show me a false response and show me the error password should be in proper format. Okay, the spelling of proper will change in proper format. Okay, so if my password was not right, then the password should be in proper format, error occurs. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, and same for the password not match. Again, the password check function is called. Where is the password check? Here is the password check function. It will check the password 1 is equal to password 2. If the both passwords are equal, then it will return success response. Okay, otherwise it will not. It otherwise it will shows error. Okay, otherwise it will passes the error response as a variable. Okay, so in views.py we will get any one of the output as a verify. Okay, so either the invalid first name is there, either the invalid last name is there, either password should be in proper format is there, or the password not match error is there. Okay, if the all conditions are satisfied and the program working very well, and the user gives the proper and authorized input to the user gives the proper and authorized input to the system, then system generates success response. So here we can check if verify is equal to success. Okay, here we can check the response is success or not. If we get success, then what we can do here, we can create a user. Okay, so in our case we can create a user of Vaibhav. Okay, so Vaibhav's registration is done. So the Vaibhav user is created, which is whose email ID is vaibhav@gmail.com. The password is vaibhav@1234. Okay, when we can throw the wrong inputs to the system, the input is not able to get success response. That's why the system is not generate any type of user. Okay, now my Vaibhav is user is generated to the system. So how we can generate it? I will just show you with the help of database. Okay. So here, okay. So if I want to jump on the database, I just have to write admin here. Okay. So this is the admin site of database. The user is admin and the password is again admin. And when we enter it, we just see that the users. Okay, so the users are there. Okay, these two users are the existing users who are who are already present into the database. We are create vaibhav@gmail.com as a user. Okay, so at the place of email address, I can save the password. Okay, because of forgot of password, I don't want to create that actually because the program is remaining. So my programming is not done. So for just understanding purpose, I can pass the means I can just store the password at the time of email address. But in real time, the main email ID is overcome. Okay, the main email ID could be shown in email address column. Okay, so first name is Vaibhav and the last name is Zadav. Okay, and now we are logging with admin. Okay, we are logging with admin. That's why the staff status is equal to check sign is there. Okay, and the crosses are there because we are not logging with help of these users. Okay, we are logging with admin. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay, and this is the structure of MySQL. This is the structure of SQLite, not MySQL database. It is SQLite database. Okay, so I can see you the pyramid structure is there. So there are some tables are there. So this is the patient dates. Okay, patient datas. Okay, in patient datas, then I can show the again the table format is there. So if I want to see the information of Kiran Nagre, then I have to click on Kiran Nagre. Then all the information is what we can say that the information is shown to us. Okay, so this is the structure of SQLite database. We will also conduct. We will also in future we also take the seminar on Django separately. But now just understand that where the backend is exactly work. Okay, so this is some whatever we can give the input to the system. It will be it will be stored to the database. Okay, the database the main function of database is to store the information only and gives us or show us the information. Okay, so the user information, the user table is there. Okay, then the patient information, is there. Then this is some about doctor's information. So there is a doctor information. It is already in my database. It is existing one. Okay, so this is not a part, but this the backend part is there. Okay, and if so we are in if function. So here we can create a user. Okay, and show the message your account has been created. Okay, is that clear? The messages are coming from backend. Okay, is that clear?
I have one more doubt, sir. I have a doubt, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Ha sir.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Okay sir, please ask.
That is a return redirect means what, sir?
Okay, yeah, return redirect. Now it will returns to redirect page. Okay, redirect means jump on the next page.
Okay.
Okay, means for example here. Okay, just log out from the database and go to the main. Okay, so whenever we are filling the form, okay, whenever we are filling the form now, so is this vaibhav@gmail.com and then password is okay. So after clicking on after the successful response, I have to jump on dashboard. Okay, this is the new page dashboard. Okay, so redirect functions jump on the various pages. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Then if we can't get the success response, okay, if we can't get success, then it will shows the error. Okay, the verify whatever it is in verify, which is nothing but first name, invalid first name, invalid last name, will be shown to the user. Okay, is that clear? The registration form and the backend of registration form.
Clear, sir.
Okay, so this is all about the Django framework and how it is work. Just I will show you the complete program how it can be working. Okay, just we have to fill the form. Okay, here we can give the first name. Okay, then the patient's last name. Again, the same procedure is there. Okay, the system will check the first name is valid or not, last name is valid or not, contact number is valid or not, age is valid or not. Okay, I will give you. I will give the wrong responses also, which are nothing but contact number. So here is a contact number starting from 231564990. Okay, it is invalid contact number. Actually, it is like greater than 10 characters. Okay, and my age is something about 10, and I just select one. Select the three symptoms and submit it. So it will give me an error, invalid contact number. Okay, so my contact number was not right, so that's why it will give me an error which is nothing but wrong contact number. Okay, so I'll just take an example, and the right contact number is there, and my age is 25, not 25 exactly, but 25. Then there is the um, there is some symptoms. Okay, there are some three symptoms are compulsory in this system. So the my first symptoms is itching. Okay, then the second symptoms is something skin rash, and the third symptoms is nodal skin neuropathy. Okay, so after clicking on submit, it will give me a prediction. Okay, so the prediction is fungal infection. Do you have the disease of fungal infection is there? So this is nothing but a machine learning code. Actually, we will train the data at the back end. Then the CSV file is there. We will take and pre-process that CSV file, then train that data, and then call it. Okay. So after that training, the function in fungal infection output is there, and just take patient details. Okay. So here is the what we can say that the prediction is there, approximation of disease is fungal infection. Okay, then you must take an appointment of Ahir Rao Atul sir, which are present in Six Sigma Hospital, Mahatma Nagar, Nashik, and they are some psoriasis specialist. Okay, they are consultant also. So it will gives us the information or to what we can say that. It will also suggest us a doctor from various cities. Okay, but for now we can just enter the data of three doctors only. So it will show the doctors between that three doctors only. Okay, so this is the prototype actually, but the existing project is different, but I can't show the exact project to you. I can just show the prototype to you. Okay, so after go to the dashboard, there is another image based prediction is there. Okay, this is prediction is there. The patient name is again Hitesh Kotmere. This is not contact. This is Hitesh number. Okay, okay. Then the age is 25. Upload MRI image. Okay, so there is a MRI image. We can upload the chest image, chest X-ray image, or chest MRI image to the system. Just I will show you how it will get predicted. Final data set, chest X-ray test. Okay, so there is the symptoms like COVID-19 normal, then pneumonia. Okay, if I can upload the chest X-ray of pneumonia and submit it. Okay, so there is a prediction is there, pneumonia disease. Okay, so take care of yourself, and here is the conclusion, or here is some summary is there. The patient information is Hitesh Kotmere, contact number is okay. Any doubt sir? Yogesh sir?
माझ्याकडे आहे, पण त्याचं जुनं व्हर्जन आहे. ते दिलं होतं मी, ते 3.1.
3.1
तर ते चालत नाही त्या नवीन मशीन. एरर येत होता एक्झिक्युशन. त्यांनी नवीन डाउनलोड केला होता, ते एक्झिक्यूट झालं.
हा मैं पोजन आहे.
योगेश सर काही प्रॉब्लेम आहे का? Okay, so there is some summary is there. The prediction is pneumonia disease, and again actually the doctor is not present, that's why it is what we can say, it will show the Ahir Rao sir, and then the uploaded.
त्याच्यात फॉर्मॅट केलं की काय माहिती.
Okay, and then we will just log out from the system. So it will again give us a message, log out successfully. Okay, is that clear? How the Django project is actually done and how the backend language is used in real-time project, or how we can develop a user-friendly application with the help of Python as a backend language. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. Any other questions regarding to the Python, or some topic is not cleared? Please explain it again. So I can explain it. Huh? No issue. Please ask any question. If any questions are there, please ask. Any other questions related to the Python, or some topic is not clear? Any queries related to Python or a seminar, or sorry, this webinar? Any suggestions do you? Okay, how to host website to web server? Okay, sir, actually there is very big process to store or to host the website into the host actually. It is not possible to show you how we can store the, or how we can host the website now, but it is possible. We'll take it the seminar, the another seminar on that. Yeah, we will definitely take it. Okay, any other questions related to Python basics? Okay, the syllabus which we are covered or which we are not covered, the theories, I will send it on the group which are created on WhatsApp. Okay, yeah, I will definitely share my notes. Okay, the notes will be shared today itself. I will share it. No problem. Okay, Zamre sir.
Yes, sir. Please.
म्हटलं आता क्लिअर झालेलं आहे सगळं.
ओके.
ओके, त्यामध्ये लाईव्ह स्ट्रीमिंग वगैरे कट केलं चालेल.
हाँ हाँ, हेलो, लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग चालू है. शिवानी मैम, शिंदे मैम, हेलो, मैं ऑडिबल? शिवानी शिंदे मैम. ओके सर, मग आता वाइंड अप करायचं आहे सर.
हो, वाइंड अप करून घेऊ ना, काय
Yes,
अडचण
yes,
नाही.
yes. Sir, good afternoon to all participants, those who are involved in this webinar organized by SHHJB group. Myself, Gautam Loda, thankful to all the participants, those who are interestingly and enthusiastically participated in this program. I also thanks to management to provide such kind of facilities. I also thanks to all the staff members, those who are directly or indirectly supporting to this kind of seminars. And thank you so much from
किट मध्ये तर होऊन जाईल डाउनलोड.
hello.
इंटरनेट ने पहिले इथे सिम्युलेट तर झाला पाहिजे.
Thank you to Shailesh Kankre sir to give this kind of webinars to our participant, and in future we are think that we can again arrange this kind of seminar for only our staff and student also. So in future, future perspective, we should doing this kind of activity also. So thank you from my side. Thank you from SHHJB Polytechnic, Chandwad and Department of Computer Technology. And also thankful to my HOD, Mr. Sari sir, who are giving me opportunity for vote of thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir,
Just just I have to say something. The audience and this, I just want to thank all the staff members from entire India who are attending my Python, the short but sweet Python webinar. So we will also conduct the webinars, or we will also conduct the seminars on for students also. These are some contact details which are shown to you. Okay. So if there is any kind of seminar do you want to take at your
Sir, hello, hello. कंकरेश सर, हॅलो.
हा सर.
1-2 मिनिट शिंदे मॅडम, शिवानी शिंदे मॅडमला बोलायचंय.
ओके ओके ओके, शुअर शुअर.
झालं की फक्त मी परत त्यांना माईक हँड ओव्हर करणार आहे ना, त्यासाठी बा वाइंड अप नका करू, 1-2 मिनिटं त्यांना बोलायचंय.
ओके ओके ओके.
येस, ओके, फाईन.
Okay. If any staff member or any organization wants to take the seminar like Python programming language, on Django, or on in web applications, so I'm available for that. Also, I will take, or our Global Source Technology takes the courses of Python programming, Django programming, or machine learning programming also. For that, what can I say? For that type, or for for students also. So you can just contact us, and then we can also take the webinar, or we can take the courses also of Python. So if any kind of requirement is there, so we will be there. Also, we can complete the 100+ projects on web application and machine learning. So these are so our experienced team is there to attend you, or to develop the program also. Okay, so thank you so much, and thanks to SHHJB group for the webinar, for giving me the webinar opportunity on Python programming and its application. I'm also grateful to teachers from across India for attending my training. Together we will learn and share knowledge, empowering each others for the brighter future. Thank you all for making it success. Thank you so much all. Okay, ma'am, sir, झालं आज म्हटलं.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you, dear all. I feel incredibly honored and privileged to have been allowed to extend a vote of thanks to this occasion. On behalf of our institute, SHHJB Polytechnic and Department of Computer Technology, I would like to propose a vote of thanks to all the participants from different institutes and universities. I want to extend my warm regards and heartiest congratulations to our resource person, Mr. Shailesh Kankrit sir, from Global Source Technology, Nasi. He had taken so many efforts to deliver the content. I hope everyone will get the sufficient knowledge and learn something new from this session. Thank you so much. Any participant want to question answer sessions? Any participants has had any opinion about this session can talk.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, my name is Selvakumar from Tamil Nadu, assistant professor, madam.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes.
I thank the organization committee members and Silas for their 2 days efforts on giving a wonderful program to all of us. And also the program was easy for everyone. It's a basic understanding, and also the effort given by the Silas sir was tremendous. And also I am I am very much to thank the organization committee and the college and the Shailesh sir for their inputs. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Shall we quit?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.